The Gemara in Sukkah Mem Hey Amad Beis. Amar Rashbi, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says, Yacholni liftar es kala olam kulay min adin. I could exempt the whole world from judgment. What does Hela Getana Rabbi Shimon mean that he could exempt the whole world from judgment? How could he exempt the whole world from judgment? It says in Marsham, the Gemara says in Sanhedrin Daf Tzadi Aleph that Antoninus says to Rebbe, I don't understand Rebbe. How could God punish anybody? L'chayra, the neshama and the guf, they both have an opt-out clause. They both have an excuse. The guf could say, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. Look at me. The moment my neshama leaves my guf, I'm like a stone lying here like a rock. I'm not able to move. I didn't do anything. It's the neshama's fault. And the neshama says, look at me. As soon as I left the guf, I'm a free spirit, and I haven't done anything wrong. So the guf could say it's the neshama's fault, and the neshama could say it's the guf's fault. Neither could do without the other, and therefore they should both be exempt. And the Gemara gives a mashal, and the mashal is as follows. The Gemara says this is like a cripple who who cannot get around. So he rides on top of a blind man, and together they steal from an orchard. So what happened? The king finds the ganav, and the cripple says, "Look, I can't. I didn't do it. I can't even move. I can't walk around." And the blind man says, "I didn't do it. I can't see." So the king thinks for a moment. He says, "Taka, cripple can't walk. The blind man can't see." And then the king knows what to do. He takes the cripple, he puts him on the shoulders of the blind man, and he says, the same way you stole, that's how you're going to get punished. He punishes them together. So to the Rivan Shalom combines, says Rebbe, the guf and the neshama, and by putting the two together, he punishes them together. But the question is, it's not fair. Why can't the guf and the neshama both say that I didn't do it, he did it, I couldn't have done it without him? Well, it says in Marsham, Hashem has the right to punish, because we have a klal in halacha that if two people do a aveira, or two people do an iser, ze eino yachal, v'ze eino yachal, if neither one are able to do it, then shneim chayavim, they're both chayav. Ze yachal, v'ze yachal, we paskin, shneim paturim. If two people do something together and A could have done it by himself and B could have done it by himself, so the truth is, I'm not needed because you could have done it, you're not needed because I could have done it, so neither of us are needed, then that's a valid taina, we could both be pater. But ze eino yachal, ze eino yachal, the halacha is shneim chayavim. So regarding the guf and the neshama, ze eino yachal, ze eino yachal, each one played a critical role, and therefore they're both chayiv. And the truth is, this applies to all Yisurim. Comes Reb Shimon in Masechta Shabbos on Daf Tzadi Gimel, and Reb Shimon is Mechadesh that ze eino yachal, v'ze eino yachal is also pater. That even if I couldn't have done it by myself and you couldn't have done it by myself, so I needed you, and my role is critical, still pater. So according to Reb Shimon, says the Marsham, it would come out that Taka, the guf and the neshama, are pater, because it's Zeina Yachav, Zeina Yachal. Like the Rashbi, like Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the guf and the neshama are Taka, both pater. Hashem can't punish them. This is the pshat that Reb Shimon says, Yacholni liftars kol ha'olam min adin, I can exempt the world from judgment. Said the Marsham, we don't paskin like Reb Shimon. But on Lag BaOmer, the hilula of the Rashbi, Zechus Yagin Aleinu, his zechus is megan on all the mesim, then on Lag BaOmer, all the mesim in Gan Eden are pater min adin. This is the incredible lamdus of the Marsham. Pshat in Reb Shimon, Yacholni, liftar es kol ha'olam min adin, Reb Shimon l'shitase, ze eino yachal, v'ze eino yachal, pater. We hope, Tairasai, megan, Aleinu, may the Torah of the Rashbi protect all of us and all of Klal Yisrael. Ad v'yaskel tzedek v'mher v'yameinu. Amen.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.